Hello everybody, this is Kenny again with Natural State Gardener. Today we're going to be shooting a video about fixing former mistakes. And we made some mistakes years past. Everybody's gardening has made mistakes. You know, your mistakes are, there's no mistakes, there's happy accidents, right? Well, this was a mistake and we realize that now, and so it's been several years since we've done it, but now we're going to correct that mistake. And what we did, you can look up above you here, we have a whole bank of cedar trees. And of course those cedar trees cause acidic soil, which is fine with some of the things that we need, but they also cause a lot of shade. And so what we did, the first couple of years it was fine, it looked great, but as time has gone on, and of course shade has got a little worse, we're having to move our knockout roses. We had all of this bed under here underplanted with knockout roses. You can see under here, they were really beautiful the first couple of years, but they've changed. We've got too much shade, they're too crowded, they're competing too much with these trees. I think the main issue and the main problem with them are the shade. So what we're going to do to correct that, they're perfectly healthy, they're perfectly fine, they've got a good root system, they branch out very well every year. They are a little bit spindly, and here again that comes from too much shade. So we've been digging them out and we've created a bed just for them, and we'll show you that bed in a little bit. We've already got several of them already dug out. I think we've dug out about 6 already. We've got another 7 or 8 to go, and as far as digging roses out, the roots are fairly shallow on these, so it's not been much of a challenge to get them out. I'm going to dig back some of this mulch and show you here with this one just how easy it is and what you want to do. You want to make sure you want to save as much of the roots as you can. And these roses, the roots have not really gotten very spread out. They've been here, I guess these things have been here going on, what, 6 years, maybe? Obviously, we were only here 2 of those years, and then as we moved our renters out, we came back. But anyway, we're going to fix this mistake that we made, salvage these roses, and hopefully have a beautiful rose garden now. And what we intend to putting back in here, while we're on the subject, while we're thinking about it, we're going to come back with some Annabelle hydrangeas, or maybe some of the just the plain old blue hydrangeas. But that's what we're going to underplant in here. Maybe some Japanese maples or dogwoods or something. But we've got to get rid of these roses.
It is high noon right now, and the sun's going to come back more towards this tree right here as summer progresses. So the shade, you know, I know it's not summer yet, but the shade doesn't really get any better.
Shade stays worse.
Yeah.
You just kind of dig around the root, just kind of like I did if y'all watched that earlier video with the crepe myrtle. Just kind of come out 6 or 8 inches around the edge. You can kind of cut whatever feeder roots are in there. You're really not going to hurt it. They're still dormant. This is the 29th, leap day. Today's the 29th of February. This is the day that all the women ask all the men to go out. It's leap day. But anyway, tomorrow will be the 1st of March.
Sadie Hawkins?
Is that Sadie Hawkins? No, that's not Sadie Hawkins Day, is it? I don't know.
Sadie Hawkins is when the lady's allowed to ask a man
Well, I
out.
know, but it's also on leap day. We've got some roots here with these pines, or these cedar trees that's grown in, but see here, you can see they're really easy out of the ground. Like I say, these have been here about 6 years, so we hope to get another 4 or 5 years out of them in their new location. Here we go. And trust me, it helps if you've got some gloves. But maybe we get down here. Here we go. There you are. Just like that.
There we go.
There's one. So we've got a few more to go. And once we get the rest of these dug up, we'll come back to you and we'll show you where we're going to put them, how we put them in, what we put to give them a head start, and make sure that they're going to be successful. So anyway, we'll be back in just a second and show you replanting them. Okay folks, now we got all of our roses dug out of the ground. It didn't take, honestly, it didn't take 10 minutes to dig them all out. But you can see all the shade that we had here, and you can see over the years where we tried to limit up as much as we can to get as much filtered light through here as we could, but it just wasn't enough to make it happen. So now this will be a shade garden, and Christina and I honestly love shade gardens, so we've got a great place for a shade garden now. Come with me and I'll show you where we decided to put these, what we're going to do with these, and how to plant one. Hello, Dodge Dixie. Hey, baby.
Where are you going? Not.
Now here's another problem area with problem spot that we have. These are some more knockouts. These are pink. This is a shady area too. For some way or another, these have done a little bit better than the red, so we may give them another year and just see how they do. If they don't bloom to their full potential, that's for sure, but they are a little bit of color in here, and I think they'll be fine for another year. We'll see. But here's where we're going. Here's where we're going with our new rose garden. Okay, folks. Here it is. Hush, Dixie! Here it is. Now what I've done to prep this bed, we have laid down, maybe I can get in here and show you. We have laid down.
Under that brick is some. I just got to get the brick out still.
We have laid down underneath this mulch, and this is a very thick mulch. This is some contractor paper. You know, like you lay down over a hardwood floor or something when you're doing work on a house. That's contractor paper. That should help suppress the weeds and the grass, along with with this thick layer of this mulch slash compost. It should suppress a lot of the weeds. At least that's what we're hoping. We should. And of course we've got plenty of mulch. We've got some more. If you can look back there, we've got a lot of wood chips. And I'm sure that all of this will be covered with wood chips as well as soon as we get all these in the ground. And whatever else we decide we're going to put out here.
Still have mulch.
But this is our new rose bed. Now, I will show you real fast. I guess real fast. I don't know how real fast it'll be. We're going to go ahead and start planting. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We wanted to leave this area open right here for a walkway into the bed. So we're not going to put one here or here. It's going to come out just a little bit more. Now, something you might want to keep in mind when you're going to set these out again, I'm going to give them another haircut. They've been cut back, but they've not been cut back hard enough. I want these things, once they get in the ground, I want them to reset. I want them to reset, and I want them to bush out and stop the leggy stuff. You see how leggy they got? They were searching for sunlight. So I want them to reboot. So we're going to cut them shorter before we put them in the ground. Shut up! And then we'll go from there. So thank you very much. Hit the subscribe and the like button. I know y'all all got a dog that you'd like to knock in the head once in a while. That's ours. All right. Thank you. We'll be back when we put these in the ground. Hello everybody, it's Kenny again. We got finished with our project today. It didn't really take all that long. Well, it took a while, but we were not in too big of a rush. You can see here where we made our rose garden. We planted 13 of our knockouts. I still yet have not cut them back any. I will be cutting them back some more. You also, while we were in the process of that, we decided, hey, what are we going to do for an entry? We moved our pergola that was between us and the neighbor over here and brought it back here, and it made a perfect spot. Then we had room to put our new Dawn climbers. So we're going to have new Dawn climbers climbing over this, and then our red knockouts all through here, and it really should be pretty. We hope so. Rooster Cogburn likes it. You hear him talking about it. He really enjoys it. Dixie, she enjoys it too after she stayed on the chain all day today. She didn't like the chain too well.
So also in here we've got a grass, I'm not sure of the name, some old, some antique roses. They're just the one and done spring bloom. Then I've got a strawberry, a sweet summer hydrangea. This one's a shrub. It will be pink. These will be full of something. This is another old time rose that only does a spring bloom. Then this is a PG hydrangea. Those are supposed to be evergreen gardenia. I'm not sure. That's another old time rose I dug up somewhere. That's a PG hydrangea. And then there's some wisteria on the corner there. So from in here, if I decide to have coffee at my little table, once my roses start to bloom, I'll be pretty hid from the world other than the chickens. But they've gone inside for now.
Did you tell them about these boxes? About these?
I hung these up a couple weeks ago. I probably will paint my shed, but I'm not, or my chicken shack, but I'm not doing it right now. And I did say they would be full of petunias, and
you can show them in another video how we fill them up.
Yeah, they'll be full of flowers come springtime.
That should be really nice.
Yeah, so this should fill in really, really nice come springtime. I'm very excited to see the things start to grow and leaf. So we'll definitely check on this project again. All right.
Dixie's sign out. Look at her.
Dixie! Dixie, sit.
Sit down, Dixie.
Dixie.
Sit.
Dixie. Say like. Dixie. Dixie. Like and subscribe, please.
Say please subscribe. I do like groceries. Till next time, be sure to hit that subscribe button.